Have you ever wondered how life began on Earth? Imagine a time when DNA didn't exist yet, and RNA was the key player in the story of life. The RNA World Hypothesis suggests that RNA was the first genetic material, not just storing information but also helping in the chemical reactions that power life itself. Isn't it amazing that RNA was once the double threat, both the genetic material and the catalyst for life's chemical reactions? RNA's ability to store genetic information and act as a catalyst is what makes it so special. However, RNA was reactive and unstable, like a high-energy molecule running on overdrive. It was essential for early life, but its reactivity made it unsuitable for long-term genetic storage. This is where DNA steps in. Evolving from RNA, it brought stability to life. Now, why did RNA give way to DNA? Wasn't RNA doing a good job as a genetic material? Let's see why DNA took the throne in the biological kingdom. As life evolved, organisms needed something more stable to store genetic information. DNA, with its double-stranded structure, became the perfect candidate. It was more stable than RNA, and it could better resist mutations. This stability allowed DNA to serve as the backbone of life's complexity, and that's why DNA became the dominant genetic material in the world we see today. Think about how your DNA remains intact throughout your life, providing the blueprint for your body to grow and heal. This stability is a gift of evolution, a shift from RNA to DNA. But hold on. RNA wasn't just a storage molecule, it also served as a catalyst for crucial biological reactions. There are some amazing molecules called ribozymes, which are RNA molecules that act like enzymes. Just like a protein enzyme speeds up reactions, ribozymes use RNA's unique structure to perform chemical tasks. Ribozymes are responsible for catalyzing key reactions like the splicing of RNA, which is essential for processing genetic information. In fact, ribozymes even help form peptide bonds during protein synthesis. Isn't it fascinating that RNA played a pivotal role in shaping the machinery of life before DNA even existed? Okay, so why did we need DNA? Well, despite its catalytic power, RNA was a bit too unstable for long-term use. Imagine trying to store your personal data on a flash drive that kept erasing itself every time you touched it. That was RNA in the long run. DNA, with its double helix structure, evolved to store genetic information more securely. Think of DNA as the sturdy, reliable hard drive for storing the data of life. This stability allowed life to grow and develop with far more complexity. And that stability paved the way for the rise of multicellular organisms like plants, animals, and even us. Let's look at the evidence that supports the RNA world theory. Ribozymes are a huge clue that RNA was once the central player in the biochemical world. These RNA molecules can carry out reactions that were once thought to be reserved for proteins. In fact, ribozymes are so efficient at catalyzing reactions that they were essential in the early stages of life. Just imagine, the discovery of ribozymes in the 1980s revolutionized our understanding of RNA. These molecules, despite their simplicity, could do what we once thought only proteins could. It's like finding out that the unsung hero of life, RNA, was always the one holding the reins. So, what did we learn today? The RNA World Hypothesis shows us that RNA was more than just a genetic molecule. It was both the genetic material and the catalyst for life's early chemical processes. RNA made life possible before DNA even came onto the scene, setting the stage for the complex biological systems we see today. Isn't it incredible that all life on Earth, from the tiniest bacteria to the most complex animals, is based on this amazing story of RNA's evolution? Every living thing carries the legacy of RNA's early role in life's history. I hope this session opened your eyes to the amazing biological processes that once defined the beginnings of life. Biology truly is the science of life, full of marvels from the microscopic to the macroscopic. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of life's origins.